Happy holidays, chess enthusiasts, and welcome to the special Christmas edition of our channel. Today, we are celebrating the 12 days of Christmas, but with a twist. We will explore the 12 chess tactics that will level up your game in the new year. Let's dive right in and make this festive season even more strategic. On the first day of Christmas, let's start with a classic tactic, the pin. A pin happens when a piece is forced to stay in its place because moving it would expose a more valuable piece behind it. This tactic is most commonly used with bishops and rooks. As you can see over here, as soon as your bishop jumps in and pins the knight, black has secured the win. On the second day of Christmas, we have the fork. A fork occurs when one piece attacks two or more of your opponent's pieces at the same time. Knights are great for this tactic, but pawns, rooks, and queens can also be used to fork pieces. For example, if your knight is on e5, you can fork a queen on d7 and a rook on f7, forcing your opponent to choose which piece to save. On the third day, we have the skewer. A skewer is the opposite of a pin. Here, a more valuable piece is attacked first, and when it moves, a less valuable piece behind it is exposed. For example, this quick skewer wins white a free queen. On the fourth day of Christmas, we have the discovered attack. This occurs when you move a piece and it reveals an attack on another piece behind it. A discovered check is even more powerful, as it also places the opponent's king in check. For example, if you slide your rook to check the king and force the king to protect itself, you will win the queen who was busy hiding behind your rook. On the fifth day, let's look at back rank mate. This happens when your opponent's king is trapped on the back rank and you checkmate them with a rook or a queen. For example, if your opponent's king is stuck on the back rank and you place your queen on the same rank, it's a quick checkmate. On the sixth day, we have the double attack. This occurs when one piece attacks two or more of your opponent's pieces at the same time. It's a great way to win material. For example, if your queen moves to a square where it attacks both a rook and a knight, it forces your opponent to lose one of them. On the seventh day, we have the smothered mate. This is a checkmate where the opponent's king is surrounded by its own pieces, leaving no escape. It's usually delivered by a knight. For example, if a knight moves to g7, it will deliver a checkmate in this position because the king is surrounded by its own pieces. On the eighth day, we have zugzwang. Zugzwang is when faced with a situation where any move your opponent plays gives you an advantage. For example, as shown in this position, a simple move leads to a material advantage in the endgame. On the ninth day, we have under promotion. Normally, you promote pawns to queens, but under promotion is when you promote a pawn to a knight, rook, or bishop for tactical reasons. For example, if your pawn reaches the 8th rank and you promote it to a knight to deliver checkmate, it is called under promotion. On the 10th day, let's talk about sacrifices. Sacrificing a piece can be a great way to open up your opponent's defenses or to deliver a checkmate. For example, if you sacrifice a bishop to attract your opponent's king into a vulnerable position and set up a checkmate. On the 11th day, we have the quiet move. Sometimes the best move isn't an aggressive one, but a quiet move that improves your position without immediately threatening anything. For example, you make a quiet move like pushing a pawn to control more space, improving your position for the future. On the 12th day, we have the king walk. Sometimes your king can play an active role in the game. The king walk is when your king moves out of its usual defensive position to help in an attack or endgame. For example, your king moves to the center of the board, helping your pawns push forward to promote. There you have it, the 12 days of Christmas chess tactics. These tactics will help you improve your game and make your chess experience even more exciting. Practice them and let's make 2025 your best year of chess. Happy holidays, and I'll see you in the next video.